So what we're looking at here is an ovary model for bio 158. And so we're going to start off with looking at the follicles. These little guys right here are called the primordial follicles. You're also seeing some of these little guys over here as well. Those are primordial follicles. These will mature and become these structures here, which are called primary follicles. So these are primary follicles. And we see within the primary follicles, we see the oocyte, that's the oocyte, and then we also see follicle cells, these gray cells surrounding the oocyte. So those are the follicle cells. So both of these are primary follicles. These will get a little larger and grow another layer of cells. So this is now a secondary follicle. So this whole structure is a secondary follicle. It still contains an oocyte. It still has follicle cells around it. This will continue to mature and become this structure here. And this structure here is known as a Graafian follicle. So this is a Graafian follicle here, the entire structure. We're also seeing, once again, there's the oocyte, and this is being captured in the middle of ovulation, so the release of that oocyte. The cells that surround that oocyte are called the corona radiata. So those are the corona radiata. And once again, we have follicle cells out here surrounding the edge of the Graafian follicle. And we have a space in a Graafian follicle, and that space there is called the antrum. So this whole structure is a Graafian follicle. We have an oocyte in it, some cells around that oocyte called the corona radiata. Cells lining around the follicle, once again, are called follicle cells. And the space within that Graafian follicle is called the antrum. After that oocyte is ovulated, this structure becomes one of these. And this is a corpus luteum. Corpus means body, luteum means yellow. This is a yellow body structure. This produces estrogen and progesterone. After this is no longer in use, it degenerates into one of these structures here. We also see another one over here. This is called a corpus albicans. So corpus means body, albican refers to white, so white body. So corpus albicans. Next is the tunica albuginea, and that's some connective tissue that we see out here that surrounds the ovary. We can also see it down here as well. So this is the tunica albuginea. We also see some cells that line the edge of the ovary, and these cells right here are known as the germinal epithelium. So that is the germinal epithelium.